All right, we are getting ready to take off to Tampa here very, very soon to do the news show, right? So that's kind of our Friday gig that we do. But today what we're going to talk about, you guys, is the all or nothing jail cell, okay? So what I want for us to take away from this is I want us to really think about how we frame our goals. Okay, because here's what, when I say the all or nothing jail cell, well, first of all, I'll get into that here in just a second. If you guys are, I don't even have my thing to put up here. Never mind, don't worry about it. Okay, so the all or nothing jail cell, let's just talk about it. I see a lot of people out here, and I hear from them. This is why. So when I address things publicly, it's because I've heard X, Y, and Z, or I've heard people say something to me, and so then I want to address it publicly for all of the other minds that are thinking that same thing. So maybe we can just break free of what that is, right? And so the thing that I've heard most recently is, my goal is, you know, a lot of people's goal are $10,000 months or whatever the goal is. And when I don't hit that, I feel like a failure. This is the all or nothing jail cell, okay? When your goal is 10K months, if that's your goal, and you don't hit it, then it's the all or nothing. I either have 10K or I have nothing. Now, did you make something? Probably, right? Do you have things to be proud of? Probably. But in your mind, you're like, I didn't get it all. I didn't get the goal. I didn't do precisely what I said I was going to do. Therefore, I have failed. And here's what that's going to do to your mind, guys, if you're not careful, is it may take you 6 months, a year, 18 months. It may take you a little while to get to 10K months, guys. It might. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on what systems you're using. It depends on if you're using my stuff, if you're actually implementing fully. It depends on, you know, a lot of different factors, right? If you're using somebody else's stuff, there's all sorts of factors as well. Not right or wrong, there's just all sorts of factors. So that said, if you're not hitting the goals that you want to be hitting, and then you treat it like a failure, even though in a gauge of from this to this, maybe you got halfway there, but you're like, I didn't hit the full thing, so that means I lose. Your body, your soul, your essence, who you are, will not sustain loss after loss after loss after loss. That said, why don't we stop perceiving that as loss? Why don't we start actually framing it as what it is, which is growth? If your goal is 10K months, why don't you give yourself smaller targets? Why don't you give yourself things that represent wins? Right? $500, there's a win. Boom, got something. $1,000, there's a win. Boom. Stop treating your end goal as the only thing that you get to celebrate. Because then whenever you don't hit it, guys, you are thinking that you're a failure, and there's nothing that will take you out of the game quite like believing you're a failure over and over and over and over again. You need to readjust, recalibrate what you're going to do, okay? So your goal, your end goal can be whatever it is, 10K months, whatever. I'm just being arbitrary here. Your goal can be 10K months, but make your targets smaller. And even make your targets things that aren't monetary. Make your targets activity driven, right? Make your targets, I reached out to this many people today, not cold messaging, hey girl, hey stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. There are strategies to be able to do that in a graceful way. Or I met X number of new people today. Or I went to this business and I gave them an online referral. Like I gave them kudos, I gave them DAP. online whenever I went there. You guys, these activities actually grow you as a human. These activities grow you as an excellent business owner. These are the activities that will get you to your goal. So why don't you instead frame what makes you happy, what makes you feel sustained, what makes you feel successful around the activities. And then make your targets smaller than your end goal. You guys, it's the all or nothing jail cell that keeps people from succeeding left and right. It's why smaller business owners quit and are dropping like flies all the time, because they don't see themselves as successful, because they don't see what they're doing is actually successful. Or sometimes they're just not learning from the right people. Hi, that's what I'm here for. So I hope this was helpful to somebody today, because I feel like, oh, somebody even said, you are so speaking to me today. God bless it. It was a weird title to do, excuse me, and I was like, someone needs to hear this. Whenever stuff comes in and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to talk about this today, I'm always like, somebody needs to hear this. I don't know who it is, but it looks like some of you guys needed to hear it. Oh my gosh. I'm so loving this. Carrie, thank you for calling this out. Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you guys for being here. Yes, celebrate your wins. Sarah, I needed to hear that too. Man, you guys, good, good. Let's not forget about why we're really here. Let's set targets to our big goals, notch off those targets as we go through them, and set activities that then bring us to our targets, if that makes sense. So this is stuff that I'm going to be going over in the very first live event that I'm going to be having. So that is May 27th and 28th. The page for that is going to be available by mid next week for sure. It's going to sell out quick because there aren't that many seats available, okay? But it's going to be in Orlando. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait for you all to see each other. And if you want to know who this event is for, it's for the trailblazers. It's for the people that choose to make a difference in this world. It's for the people that choose to have a different life for their family. They choose opportunity, and they choose, here's the word, options. You guys, whenever we're able to make money from home and do it well, we have options in our life. We don't have to do what everybody else tells us to do. We can do what we choose to do, which includes how we choose to raise our family and what we choose to do with our lives. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.